welcome to another episode of Bourbon Booze. It's Thursday, it's whiskey day, and we have something very unique for you. Hopefully you enjoy it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe though, because it does mean a lot to us, as this really helps us grow our channel and be able to bring you new products and make it all worthwhile when we do our travels and bring stuff back. So today we have something kind of unique. I don't know the availability of this product outside of Arkansas. I've never seen it in the stores here in Texas. That doesn't mean it's not available, but I don't know where you can get this outside of Arkansas. And that's from Crystal Ridge Distillery. My wife went to Crystal Ridge Distillery and picked this up for me on one of her travels. We do travel mostly together, but we also travel separately sometimes for different reasons. And she picked this one up. This is the 63 straight bourbon whiskey from, like I say, Crystal Ridge. It's a 2-year bourbon whiskey. I believe they have just a bourbon, not a straight bourbon. I don't know what its age is, probably 2 years. They have two different versions, and it's called the 63 series, so they're both 63, and I have no idea why it's called 63. There's nothing on their website that I can see about it, and my wife either didn't tell me or I forgot why it's called 63. It is a straight bourbon whiskey. It is at 40% or 80 proof, and the cost of it was $40, $39.99. So that is going to put it at a, well, if we go with $39.99, we're going to say it's a 2-barrel on cost. 2-barrel, which is about average. Actually, to me, that seems a little bit cheap for, I feel like I have something here. A little bit cheap for craft whiskey. But I don't know. Seems like whiskeys have started to come down. I do believe, my own personal opinion, I have no real authority or evidence to support this, other than I see more and more stuff that has been hard to find in the stores, both in scotches and Japanese and bourbons and allocated. As well as all sorts of whiskeys, that I think this whole bourbon craze, bourbon boom, is about ready to kind of bust it. Ooh, that kind of choked me up. Kind of bust and level out and make things more affordable, or at least more easily available than it has been, which is good for all of us. All right. So 63, or Crystal Ridge also makes moonshines, and I think we have a couple of those. I think we have both 63s. I'll have to check. I think I saw that on my list. But they also make some moonshine and vodka. Don't know if we got those. All right, let's go ahead and look at this. The cost is going to put it at a 2-barrel aroma. Ooh. For being a bourbon, it's unique. So it's definitely, you pick this to your nose, it's definitely not a Kentucky or Tennessee bourbon. It's got some dark fruit. It's got a little bit of vanilla. But it's got some, oh wow, apricot. Not quite tangerine, not quite citrus, but maybe an apricot. Could be like a tangerine. We'll go with that. It's kind of got a tangerine, citrusy aroma to it. A little bit of that vanilla and oak as well. I'm going to put it at 3.5 on aroma. It's got a great aroma. I think it's pretty mild to light. Got a little hints of alcohol, but I could sit here for 30-40 minutes and smell this. That's pretty decent. I could almost push it to a 5. Or not a 5, a 4. Let's go ahead with flavor. Very cooling. that nice cooling effect. It's not a warm, heated buildup. It's cooling. It's got a little bit of alcohol tinge to it. Kind of drank that first one a little too quick. Some grass, hints of rye, but it's got sweetness of probably corn. It does have a little bit of peppery rye to it. And then I'm going to say some corn or vanilla. It's not really syrupy or sticky sweetness like corn, but it's got a little bit of that essence to it. So it's probably a heavy corn mash bill, more than 50%. Not too bad. Good job, Crystal Ridge. I think this is pretty decent. I'm going to put it at a 3.5 across the board because the bite's not that bad. It's a little bit kind of slight lingering, but no real bad after effect. Nothing up front. It's just there. And the flavor's good. This is an all-round nice craft whiskey. Doesn't feel like it's, you know, rushed or sourced, or not that sourced whiskey is bad, but you know what I'm saying. It doesn't feel rushed. It feels like it would be nice for them to put, maybe they just haven't been around long enough, but nice to have like a 4-year and a 6-year, possibly an 8-year. But the 2 years, not too bad. I'm going to say that this is well worth the $40. It's not quite on the great aspect, but it's definitely good. So this is going to be a 13.5 points, which is a very strong 3.5 barrel rating. I'm very happy with that. I think this is great. It's going to be something I'm going to enjoy. Just sitting here drinking away. I think my wife is going to like this. Of course, Cody will. Andy likes everything, so I don't know. But tell us what you think about Crystal Ridge. Let me go ahead and, I always forget to do this. I only think about this when there's something that needs to be adjusted. Like Tuesday we did Whistle Pig, and there's just something to do that needed to be adjusted. Don't know what it is. I've tried it again. I still can't figure it out. Water wasn't it. Don't add water to your Whistle Pig Old World. Brings out a little bit more of that vanilla. And possibly some mint. There we go. There's some mint now. Just evens out the flavor quite a bit. Yeah, so a little bit more water. Maybe they could proof it up some to maybe 86, maybe even 90. And then that would help a little bit as well as we add water. So it's still a pretty high proof, but you're adding water to even out. I don't know. I have family up in Arkansas, so we might have to go up there and go visit the distillery, me in person, and check it out. But tell us what you think about Crystal Ridge. If you've had it, if you can get it in the stores, let me know. What's your flavor profiles on it? Give us your tasting notes. And if you happen to live in Arkansas and go there, tell them they did a good job. They've impressed me. Not that I'm really of authority, but it's not often that you find a craft distiller that's out in the boonies that does a good job, and they do a good job. So also make sure you check out all of our other videos Monday through Friday. We do have a cocktail tomorrow. Excited to film that with Cody because I have no idea what he's going to pull out of his hat. But we'll see. He's always amazed me with his mixology abilities. But go ahead and give this a try. Let us know what you think in the comments. Make sure you check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and all of our merchandise. And remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. And this is really good whiskey. Cheers.